What is going on, guys? Chandler come back at you from Easy Stocks. Today, again, we're going over our top 3 stocks of the week. And before we get into that, let's go ahead and check in how we did last week. So taking a look back at what we did last week, where we opened up with KFY, and we noticed that it was at 26.96. It just broke that trend line, going up in that wedge formation up into this area. So taking a look at the 1 week chart, we ended up making anywhere from about 7.5% if you were to hold it till the end of the week to a high of 13%. So really good play there. And let's move on to our second. And the next play that we had was MA or MasterCard. And we said around 295 was when this video uploaded. Again, we called it out saying that it was pretty undervalued and it tended to just shoot up to that around that 300, 305 range. And we were pretty spot on there. Got up to that 305 range at its peak, dropped back down and settled down. And it was a solid 2% gain on that play. And the last stock we called out was AMD. Now, this one wasn't really a winner nor a loser, but right around here is where you would have gotten in at the 55.80-ish mark. I said I could have the possibility of dropping, but then also there was so much money in the calls that I thought it was going to take off. But in reality, it didn't really move much at all. Just dropped down to 55.04, so a couple cents out of the way, but that's all good. All right, guys, so the first stock we're going to be talking about for this week's video is ELA or Envela. Envela is a company that sells and buys all sorts of jewelry, diamonds, fine watches, and all other sorts of cool stuff like that. But we don't really care. We're in it to make some money. So with that being said, they just recently had a pretty big spike. This is the 1 year chart as of right now, but if we go down to the 1 month chart, they had a pretty good spike, got all the way up to $6, even though they've had a pretty steady upgrowth. And because that was a bit of an overreaction, it started to sell back down to the price where it was trading at before. And that's where we're making the move off. The RSI is getting pretty low. It just crossed below that 30-ish mark. And again, the RSI, when it comes down below that 30 mark, again, that means that it is oversold. So we're looking to play off that. So again, if it touches down below that 30, I would say definitely buy. You want to take a look and see what it's going to do once the market opens. If the market opens and it goes up pretty strong, you know it's going to be in that recovery mode. But if it continues to fall, just again, wait until it crosses the RSI mark. Every time that it's crossed below, it seems to have bounced back at least a little bit. So we're looking to play off that curve. All right, guys, so the next stock we're going to be talking about is none other than ZM or Zoom. And if you guys don't know what Zoom is, you've probably been living under a rock during this past little coronavirus recession. It is that online video service that helps out just about everybody with school. And it just recently hit a new high of 281 and just had a pretty big fall off here to about the 246 range. So one pattern I want to look at, and this is why I'm going to be investing it here on the coming Mondays, anytime that it's gotten down to dip or test that SMA line, this moving average, it seemed to bounce back and get new highs. So each time it's bounced up, it's found its way back up. Maybe not this one, but other than that, every time it comes down, it works its way towards the SMA line, it continues to work its way up. Now, I don't see this being any different, even though the patterns happened before. It doesn't have to happen again, but it very well could. And if it does, then we could be seeing a pretty decent profit. If you guys made it this far in the video, hopefully it's been pretty good. Just make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Helps me out so much. Also, if you're looking to get a couple free stocks, check out in that description down below. When you sign up, you can get up to 2 or 3 stocks for free, so check it out. And the final stock we're going to be going over is CRM, or also known as Salesforce.com. If you guys don't know what this company is, it just basically goes in with cloud-based software. So, you know, like the cloud that I guess you store your photos and stuff like that. That's what it's basically about. It's kind of hard to explain if you don't know what the cloud is. But other than that, this is the 5-year chart that you're looking at right now. Had very consistent uptrend. It basically just hovers around the SMA line all the way up. So I want to take a look at that 3-month chart here. So down at that 3-month chart here, again, it's just been riding consistently up. And anytime that it seems to dip below, it always seems to find its way back up. Obviously, again, that doesn't mean it's going to go up. But with that huge hit to e-commerce and any like tech stocks, recently, I have a feeling that sometime this week, maybe a little later in the week, you're going to see that return back up. And around that $200 mark is where I'm expecting this to at least go up to. All right, guys, so our final play of the week, going to be using some option format on United Health here. And this stock has had a lot of resistance up in that 300, 305, 306. You guys can see it's tested 3 times now and has not overcome that. So our play in the options for this week, we're going to go ahead and sell a call. And we're going to be going for the 317.50 mark, that's the one we're going to sell. So if we go ahead and click it, and then if we buy the one just above that, the 320, you're going to be making 62 cents for every $2.50 you put in. So $62 for every $250 you're putting in there as collateral. And that's going to be a return of 26% on your money back. So again, if you want to throw in a little bit of money here, as long as it doesn't go above that 317, or I guess your break-even point is the 318.91, then you'll be making that good money. So that's the bonus play of the week. Well, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video today. If you did, again, hit that thumbs up. Helps me out so much. I will see you guys in the next one. Get that money. Peace out.